is going on, my future meta millionaires? It is your boy, Terry Stonkers, and welcome to my channel, baby. Buy the dip. We got a boatload of information to go over in today's video, so let's get to it, man. Drop thumbs up and smash thumbs up. Drop a comment down below. Just so much we got to get to. Let's get to it. Metamaterials got destroyed. MMTLP got destroyed today, down 15%. We ended here at $8.17. Our average volume is a little over 1 million. We traded almost 1.4 million. What in the world happened today, guys? You see the markets here are green. What happened today? Well, before we get into that, we're going to talk about some big stuff. There's Houston Wade out here, got stuff going on. John Brda, we got the Brda we trust. He has been coming through strong for us retail investors and meta millionaires. So first, let's get to it. Houston Wade here. Craig Dubb says Houston Wade's brother Gardner Wade talked MMTLP, or Acme stock as he calls it, went to say this is the ultimate litmus test. Let's listen to what he has to say.
Wicked Vet 1, Houston will Acme reach or past 100. It better. Tell you that much right now. It better get well past 100. I'm shooting for 4 figures. If someone pointed out in one of the comments under the videos this week, this is sort of a litmus test. Like, if the shorts are able to get out of this, they can get out of anything. And therefore, the stuff you learn in like Finance 101 when they talk about when you open up a short position, you're opening up a potential for an infinite liability, right? No longer exists.
I agree 100%. If the shorts can get out of this one, where they have to close a short position because we're going to a private company, you might as well never play a short squeeze again, guys. Just face it. If they're able to get out of this situation, the shorts, you might as well never invest into a short squeeze stock again. So I have to agree with that. If the shorts can get out of this one.
Therefore, they are untouchable. Which makes our economy entirely dependent upon destroying our own companies via short selling, which is not a sustainable way to operate an economy. So Gary Gensler and Congress needs to figure out some way to make it so that we don't feed the beast by destroying everybody else.
Amen.
We gotta create a different way for these hedge funds to exist. But if they can get out of this Acme situation and not pay through the nose to do it, then they will never have to pay through the nose for GameStop, for AMC, for Be Big or anyone else. Like they've tuned it enough that they can get away with anything. And so this is the litmus test for that system right now.
I agree. And basically, if they get out of this one, they're basically, as we know, in bed with FINRA, the SEC, all that. You know, they're all in bed together. That's basically what that means. Down here is the part I was talking about at the beginning where he mentioned about Acme preferred share. Let's listen to what he has to say here.
Fictitious Acme preferred share. I know a lot of you guys want updates on that. I've heard from several folks who've checked in with their brokers, and they're saying that when it comes time to close out the short positions, if the shorts have not voluntarily done it, the brokers will begin starting the 8th. So, this has been confirmed from TD, E-Trade, and Fidelity. All say the 8th is when they will begin to close out those positions. So, if you perhaps are wondering how a hypothetical situation will turn out, if there's a preferred share that is set to close on, say, the 12th of December, and you're wondering when the rocket ship's going to take off as the price explodes, it looks like beginning the 8th is when the brokerage trading computers will be taking over the buying and closing of those positions. So,
there we go. So we're going to wait and see. Is the 8th it? But before we get there, we got more stuff to talk about. All right. This morning, John Brda put out a tweet from the iBorrow desk. They borrowed 291,000 shares to basically short MMTLP today, guys. So the shorts are getting desperate. As we go over here on the stocks area, you can see there was 300,000 shares available, dropped the whole way down to 2,000, and then it went to 9,000. So within that short period of time, someone did 291,000 shares, and look at the borrow fee we ended up here at, 39.86%. So shorts are getting desperate. as a short volume for yesterday on the OTC short report, we had a volume of 927,000. We had short 380,000 for 41% short volume. All right. I did my best to keep this organized. It's a lot of stuff about John Brda, the Finra, what's going on. This is what we talked about at the beginning of the video. I gave you the nice juicy stuff there from Houston Wade, but we got into some nice stuff to talk about here from John Brda as well. And there's going to be some passion in this, so hope you're all ready. All right, so we got the post here from Craig Doves about Houston Wade, talking about the clip we just watched, where this is the ultimate test, litmus test for the shorts. Syntax says, I think MMTLP is going to rip, and they will start to fall short of covering, will be forced to beg whales like John Brda to help get them out of the mess. What do you think John Brda would say to the hedge who begged for his shares because they shorted his company of years? Here's what John Brda replied to Syntax, which is, John Brda, if you don't know, is the former CEO of Torchlight Energy, which is MMTLP going to NextBridge. And those thinking they can just hold short and go to NextBridge and buy shares, think again. I believe the answer will be a resounding hell no. And here's your lawsuit. You skirted the system for years. No sympathy will be given. Reminder, just personal opinions. Let's go, John Brda, again with it, man. I love it. That's why we got them Brda we trust. Okay. We had the MetaFam chat last night, and this person here got this clip. It's beautiful. I probably will on the weekend do like a live stream going over everything we talked about. There was a person that did record it. My recording, the audio got messed up, but thankfully another MetaFam member got the recording, and we got people got clips here. So let's go over this. This is going to be John Brda's answer to the shorts when they come begging for shares. Massive bomb from John Brda. How high will MMTLP go for the 12/12 record date? That depends on us shareholders. They're going to have to buy these shares back from us based on the lowest ask price we set.
Let's just say that this thing plays out and, stock trades where trades. And, for example, it goes to $100 a share, and that's the last trade. And then all of a sudden, NextBridge gets a knock on the door from, the 5 brokerage houses saying, I need to buy 50 million shares. Well, they have the ability to sell them shares at that point, but you have to remember who is involved in NextBridge and who is the largest shareholder of NextBridge. Oh yeah, that person being Greg McCabe. And trust me when I tell you this, Greg has a disdain for what we had to go through for the last 6-7 years that runs as deep or deeper than mine. And so, as I mentioned in my tweet today, not only would it be a hell no, but it's a hell no, and here's the lawsuit for all the fuckery you caused us in the last 7 years. So
yeah, and I know, like, I'm not kidding. Like,
John Brda dropping the bombs. It would be a hell no for all the fuckery you caused us for over the years, man. Let's go. John Brda there just dropping it again, man. All right, let's keep going with this, man. John Brda here again. That's why we got him back here today. He's the star of the show, him in Houston. Got a call from a reputable friend. Some funds still don't understand that they will not be able to trade MMTLP after the record date. They have no clue that the spinout takes all the value from MMTLP. They assume Finra would just allow trading to continue, but who would buy? All right, we're getting into it here. John Brda also with this here. Why are these firms not being bought in according to Rule 4320? Finra needs to enforce its own rules. MMTLP, every day in November, there were outstanding violations of failure to deliver, and here you go. On the list, every single day from the 1st through the 29th, failure to deliver, guys. So it's just bullcrap, Finra needs to step up and do their job. We got this post here as well. It just keeps getting better. So here we go. John Brda has this out saying, Finra needs to approve and let NextBridge hydrocarbons start its journey. Let the players sleep in the beds they have made. Notice needs to be given and the countdown needs to start. Enough already. All right. So what that means is this is what John Brda was talking about. It's been six days since the MetaMaterials PR came out. So this is what he's getting at here. Let's go over this here. This is my reply back. I highlighted this, so we got it. This was in the PR. Metamaterials from 6 days ago on their page saying completion of all necessary actions and filings with regard to applicable state securities or blue sky laws and final FINRA approval for which there can be no assurances that such approval will be given. And if we go over to here, our buddy David here has a post out pretty much describing exactly what's going on. So let's take a look at David's post here. And he says, MMTLP, okay, another FYI post FINRA. Approve the 424B that is done. What has to happen next? It has to be reviewed in the corporate actions department, and they have 7 to 9 total days, not business days, to review. Once it's reviewed, they can post a corporate action on the daily list. That is when the brokers receive their instructions of what they need to do to everyone. Just needs to hold and calm down, have some dip. You're letting the bears and the shorters get into your skin. That's what they want you to do and sell again. I'm not selling for at least 500 a share. Have a great day. So there you go. We're waiting on the FINRA to get the corporate actions team together to get this approved. There, it's funny because FINRA literally posted this just a little couple hours ago here on Twitter. And where's it at here? Yeah, so they got this post here talking about, you know, whatever, the market investigations team. And, you know, we need FINRA to do their job and get the corporate actions letter out there. Talking about the latest trends in our fraud, insider, and whatever. You get out here and look. I got a post down there. MMTLP, Next Bridge Corporate Action. MMTLP, FINRA Corporate Action. MMTLP, do your job for FINRA. MMTLP, OTC Threshold List. The entire month. Can you do your job for once? This is so funny. If you get out here and look, MMTLP is almost every single comment under the official Twitter page of FINRA. I mean, just get out here and look at it. I retweeted this on my page. You can see it. Everyone down here, the Meta fam, the MMTLP family is just down here letting the FINRA have it. I mean, literally every single post. It's basically MMTLP. I mean, God, it's just going and going and going here for days, guys. I mean, literally. And there's even more replies down below. But I got to say, hats off to the Meta fan for that one. Sticking up for what's going on there. Because, yeah, the FINRA needs to know it's bullcrap what they're doing. Get this done. It should have been done, you know, days ago. We need to get these corporate actions out because the brokerages are not going to stop them for doing the bull crap they've been doing these last couple of days. I got some random tweets to go over here. Sorry this video wasn't as organized as I usually have it. There's just so much. I want to get it all in one video. Metamaterial News posted about ticker symbol MMAT Metamaterials today. The cost to borrow skyrocketed to 72% over here on iBorrowDesk. So not only are they shorting MMTLP to death, they're also shorting MMAT. Here, Uncle Smokey has the cost to borrow getting pricey with the suppressed action. You can see the cost to borrow max was 358%, and the average was 272% over here on the Ortex. I did a small buy this morning to test on TradeStation if you could still buy. I was able to buy at 10:14 a.m. Bought just 10 shares at 902. Like I said, guys, every little bit you could buy helps. I don't care if you buy 1 share, 5 shares, 10 shares, 100 shares, just buy what you can buy. I've been doing these to make sure that the buy button hasn't been removed yet. But since the corporate actions are not out yet, I don't think we're going to have a problem with the buy button yet until those corporate actions come out. Also, MetaMaterials has a tweet out here. The International Investment Forum is taking place on December 7th. Rob Stone will be live on stage at 8:30, so you can register for that right there. Also, here you can see Valor named the Better Business Bureau's 2022 Torch Awards for Ethics. This is the Next Bridge CEO won the 2022 Torch Awards. Guys, how freaking ironic is that our CEO for Next Bridge just won the Torch Award? I mean, how funny. You can't make this stuff up. There's an article there if you want to go check it out. I mean, literally, so much there. Here in the afternoon, after MMTLP got beat down by the shorts, as the tweet says, I just couldn't help myself. I've been trying to keep money back because I told you all I wanted to buy a little bit of shares every day to make sure when the buy button goes removed. But I just saw this price go down. I'm like, I have to buy. So I don't know when they're going to start covering and what they're going to do. But You can see I bought 100 shares more at $8.37. Now it has dipped more. We're currently at $8.17, but I just couldn't pass it up. I don't know. I just had to keep buying. Just basically had to keep buying. And I think that might be it. Yes, it is. All right, so a lot of information in today's video. Hope you all enjoyed. Let's see. This weekend, we will probably do a reaction video to the actual MetaFam chat. Like I said, so much going on with MMTLP, MetaMaterials. Make sure you're subscribed with that bell notification on to get all the updates. All you got to do in these situations, just hold it. If you have the extra cash and you want to participate, you can also buy the dip like I did. Like I said, I've been buying on day one of MMTLP at 70 cents, 80 cents. I've been buying for the whole year plus at $1, $1.25, $1.50, $2. And I'm still here today buying at $9, $8. I'm still buying. I bought at $5. Someone that's been buying at $1, $2. I've been averaging up. That's funny. I've been averaging up because I believe this baby's going to take off. And here's the perfect part about this. If the shorts weasel their way out, pay off the head, pay off the Finra, pay off the SEC, and they somehow get out of this position. One thing this play has that no other play has, we got NextBridge as our backup. So I believe in what's there at the Oro Grande project. I believe in what they're doing. They got 3.2 to 3.7 billion barrels of oil. We got natural gas, 134,000 net acres, potential well locations out the wazoo. I just believe in what's there. So if we don't get a squeeze, I'm perfectly okay with my stop loss being at NextBridge. So hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash thumbs up, drop me a comment down below, and I'll catch y'all next video, guys. Peace.